ranks and IGN and whatnot. It's not. Let's just chill. Screaming. None of that stuff. Just no. Let's just chill. Okay. Good girl. Just chill. Go. I don't know why. I don't know which way to go. Don't really make any sense. Usually you just kind of know which way to go. It's like, oh, yeah, let's go this way. That's the right way. Pretty sure it's not this way, because I've ever been here. Yeah, it's not this way. Maybe if I go around here. No, I can't do that. I know, it's confusing, Mary, isn't it? Quite. We've been up and around here. I need to go. Already been down here. Already been. Oh, there it is. I figured it out. Oh man, I thought it was already 5 o'clock. I was like, what? No. No mas.
Renato had heard stories of a dungeon where chests were filled with potions and weapons. Fairy tales.
Fairy tales? Never heard of a fairy tale filled with potions and dungeons. Sounds like a video game to me. Boy, oh, that's a big area. Ooh.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
But there'd be something over there. Guess not. Just an outlook.
Lapino would betray him. The core was dangerous. Renato had a fleeting idea that the two ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Ah, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them.
Really, nothing guarding it.
There was blood on this one, so it hadn't saved its owner.
That's pretty cool. Floating islands? Everybody likes floating islands. That just sounds cool. Stuff that defies gravity. Science fiction. Pretty shit. You know how it is. You know how it be. Alrighty, so...
Smash!
Another reference. Hey, buddy.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The Ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of,
Oh, come
it
on.
was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it.
No, because there's a chance it could tear space.
Me? A traitor? I'm hurt, said Lapino. Why ever would you say that? We found your code book, said Renato. They hadn't, but he hoped Lapino would blow his cover. You got me, said Lapino. And you know what? I don't regret a thing. It's always about you, isn't it? You're the pretty hero. You get the girl, you get the medal, and what do I get? Rabbit food. I thought you liked rabbit food. Go to hell, said Lapino. And he made a gesture. And 20 ravens came out of nowhere and stabbed Renato to death. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
Guess I'm not supposed to go that route then. Fuck. Please don't tell me I have to redo all that. I would prefer not to have to redo everything, 'cause that would really suck. How
had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Also, I get to redo all this. Sweet. Alright. That's amazing.
But he'd always felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Assume it's neither. It's just, I think we already talked about it. He's just jealous.
Hey, how do you tell if someone's far away, or just really small?
Well, you have 2 eyes, so you're able to tell the distance. What's it now? Physical resistance 3. Nice. I'm amazed. Why does my... It's really weird. I've never noticed that before, but my voice literally reverberates throughout my whole body. And it's really strong. Is it because it's so deep? It's such a low frequency? Or is it because it's loud? I don't know. It's really weird. I never thought about it before. Well, now I know that we need to go get the star thing.
High-quality ore like this just anywhere. Just anywhere with chests.
Forget it. Nobody cares about those things. Need to get over there. Why am I just over there, though? I'm confused. There we go. Yoink. Grazia. Alrighty, so... There's a lot of chests here.
Once, Renato had been to a dungeon where all the chests were locked. It was awful.
The insta-kill skill is pretty cool. You know it is. Physical resistance, treasure hunter, great. Don't really care.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
Had it been closed before? I think it was. Great, I got more energy. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Wow. More energy. There's a lot of chests on this map though, so I don't think that's one thing I'm not gonna complain about. It's pretty nice. Pretty sweet. Sweet. Or 44 more, and I can upgrade the ice one. Yeah, so I was pretty sure there wasn't anything out here. So I'm wondering why there's that. Interesting.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lupino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
What's the bird doing? Just dancing inside her cage. You having fun there? What'd I get? Nothing? Everything? Something? A little bit of something? I don't know what I got.
Oh, what does the fox say? Asked one raven. Another one called back, I'm dying! And they both laughed hysterically. Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of,
I think I know which one's right now.
Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it. Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. I told the rabbit, "But wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia," said the rabbit. "Right, yeah, that is better," agreed Renato.
That is.
Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same
time. Genius. Of course.